Sakamoto. It seems you survived Benjamin Sky. That championship belt of yours is right ahead in my future, so you better watch yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen of FPW, Vincent Vaughn is finally behind me, and now I can focus on my future, and that future is the FPW World Championship.
The FPW World Championship isn't some shiny rock you can just stumble across. That championship is earned through blood, sweat, and dominance.
If you want to stop me, you better bring more than just words.
But when I put you down, just remember, it wasn't the mines that buried you. It was me. We are kicking things off here tonight with the Internet Champion, Jofae.
The point of the Internet Championship is to highlight an FPW wrestler who brings a lot to the company and brings internet publicity. So, can someone remind me of how Godsey brings publicity to FPW? As you heard that I pinned Godsey on his fiance's birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you had a great day. From this point on, what I'm doing is I am hiring my own security team to keep me from having to waste my time with low-profile wrestlers that nobody cares about.
That Jofae sitting there talking all that smack about me and he brings you into it. The hell is that all about?
He's nothing, okay? You are the sensation of FPW. Everyone loves you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I could not be prouder to introduce Craig. Craig, I give you full permission. If anyone like Godsey so much as gives me a side eye, take that skull of theirs and drive it into the mat. Because I'm done tolerating losers and failures in this company.
Heed my voice, my sheep, my flock. Right now there is a lost little sheep here that needs guidance.
I don't know. Well, I mean, oh, wait a minute. What the? Oh no! Where's he at? Where's he at?
Oh, this is not good, Gamey. You gotta get out of there.
Don't try anything funny out there tonight, alright? Because you may not like the outcome. I have friends, and my friends don't like bullies either. Stay in line. Final.
Since all three of us have the same goal, why not spread our message and become the most feared competitors in the business?
And there they are. What are they called? Cruise control.
Cruise control? What? He's got a chair.
Oh no! This isn't looking. Wait a minute.
Wait,
who's that? Is that?
Wait, is that Gator?
I don't know who he's trying to call it. Wait a minute. Who's that?
What the?
Wait a minute. That's King Pete.
King Pete. Gator.
Is that MUTA? I think that's MUTA. Oh my goodness! They're just laying the salt on Chris Punk. Oh my goodness!
They have a name. What do they call him?
Oh,
ANTIVILLANO. MUTA shook his head. I think he's trying to end it. HRD. Look at this.
Oh, wait a minute. On the
third.
Wow.
Silent treatment.
And that could be enough here for Benjamin Sky, and it
That's
is.
it.
Wow. That was just pure dominance right there from MUTA. This is a new MUTA without a shadow of a doubt.
If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have a job to find. And if I work tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I fall asleep when I'm on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FPW, the show where fantasy meets professional wrestling. I'm HRD, and alongside me, of course, is Agent Shields. And Agent Shields, we have a match card tonight.
Indeed, we got Cruise Control talking about what's next for them after the series of assaults from ANTIVILLANO. And then we got Jofae, the internet sensation, versus the homeboy Christopher. What an opportunity! And then we got a debuting competitor, Gabriel Blackstone versus UKJ. Followed by that, we got Sakamoto speaking out about recent frustrations with Hunter, and Gold Digger. And then after that, we got Big Ray and Vincent Ball, the returning villain from Heartbreak Havoc. And then finally, we got Martin attempting to call out Jonathan after his recent frustrations with each other. But oh my goodness, HRD, I'm so hyped. We are so back, as one of our viewers said, and I cannot wait for this. This is gonna be good.
Absolutely. It's been so long since we've been behind this announce desk, and I cannot wait to call some FPW action once again.
Indeed, and we're already getting straight started. Here comes Cruise Control. I'm actually very interested to see what they have to say. I mean, technically speaking, they say that they've been assaulted by ANTIVILLANO, but ANTIVILLANO did warn them after all. So, I don't know.
Absolutely. Cruise Control forming not too long ago, Johnny Cruz and Chris Punk dealing with the Shepherd, and, following that encounter, Benjamin Sky joining them, forming Cruise Control, and then as we saw not too long ago, ANTIVILLANO forming. So it's getting really interesting between these two groups here in FPW.
Indeed, and it seems like Hard Gainer is keeping a close eye on these individuals right here, specifically Johnny Cruz and Chris Punk, because they have unleashed a series of assaults against different people over the last couple months, especially after the tournament, trying to send a message, wanting to be feared, and it seems like Hard Gainer's just putting them in their place. I don't know. I mean, it's very interesting. I mean, it's also interesting to note that they have assaulted all these competitors, at least, except Benjamin Sky, at least once. But anyways, let's see what they gotta say.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I present Johnny Cruz, Chris Punk, and the Nightmare, Benjamin Sky. But look, I get it. Some of you don't agree with the methods my partners do in order to spread a message, but guess what? It works. And if ANTIVILLANO or whatever they're called want to interfere, don't regret it.
Hard Gainer, you told me a few weeks back that you had friends. When you proved your statement by beating up my brother, that crossed the line. No one messes with my family. Our family. Those that do will regret it. Yeah, did. And guess what? If we would go through something terrible, we would pick each other up and come back stronger, because nothing will stop us from reaching the top.
Oh, wait a minute!
boy.
Not so fast, Chris Punk! Look who's coming out! Speaking of ANTIVILLANO, HRD! Oh my goodness!
And oh, there he is. There's the hardcore icon, Hard Gainer. Oh my goodness. This is gonna get really interesting here at FPW.
Indeed, the so-called leader, it seems, of ANTIVILLANO, wanting to put the bullies in their place, quote, by Hard Gainer. And, well, I will say, MUTA and King Peak have been assaulted by Cruise Control before, so this is very interesting. It's gotten a lot personal.
From reaching the top, you say. That's actually a funny one, Punk. Though, I don't know what's funnier, claiming you all are going to reach the top, or putting you all in your place. I warned you, Cruz, but you didn't listen. And look what happened. Now, as much as I would love to continue talking about what happened last time, that's not why we're out here. You see, White Porkers and I got bored listening to you three yap about this message you're trying to send. So we went to Bigwig and asked them a question. We said, hey, Eggwig, Sir Cruise Control is talking all that smack about sending a message, and we have beef with them. They've attacked us for no reason. They don't listen to warnings, so what would you recommend? And you know what he said? Settle it in the ring. So guess what's happening, Cruise Control? At Rumble of the Ages, Cruise Control will face ANTIVILLANO in a 3-on-3 elimination tag match.
Yes! Yes!
And that is our parting gift.
Oh, a party gift indeed! Wow! 3-on-3 elimination tag match at Rumble of the Ages! Oh my goodness!
Oh, we're gonna have faction warfare at Rumble of the Ages. Oh my goodness, Agent Shields, I cannot wait.
Oh my goodness. Well, someone in the comments were excited for the gang war. Guess what? It seems like you're getting it. Oh, I cannot wait. You're not the only one excited for this. So am I. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. But
boy.
anyways, we're going into one-on-one action now. Jofae, the internet sensation and the internet champion, going against the homeboy Christopher.
Absolutely. You know, Jofae, after him retaining the Internet Championship against Matt Godsey at Heartbreak Havoc, you know, Jofae had some quite harsh words targeted towards Matt Godsey and his personal life.
Indeed, indeed. You know, bringing Marie into the whole, situation, I mean, I think that was uncalled for. I mean, that still was uncalled for. And, you know, how long's it been now? 3 weeks?
It's been about 3 weeks, a month, something like that.
3 weeks or 4 months, somewhere out there. Yeah. Last time, he introduced Craig as his new security team detail, and well, there's Craig right there.
Absolutely. You know, remember what Jofae said? Whoever gets in his way, Craig will be there to stop and suppress anything that stands in Jofae's way. And, you know, that includes those suckers and losers, as he likes to call the fans and the wrestlers backstage.
Indeed, and what was it? He told Craig, take their skull and drive it into the mat. Oh, that's a little brutal, even for a supposed sensation. You know, and you know, very controversial figure to some people here, Jofae. Most people, really. I mean, he even called us out. I still don't have a lot of good things to say about Jofae right now, but you know, I mean, he does not care. It is very clear he does not care, and the universe hates him for it as well. As you can hear from the crowd right now, booing him out of the building, one would say.
And it seems like that reaction hasn't changed in the month that we've been gone. And, you know, I want to go back to Godsey real quick. You know, Godsey responding accordingly to the words that Jofae had, you know, very, I would say, agitated by those words. You know, we saw him backstage talking to his fiancee, Marie, about it. And, wow.
Yeah, indeed. I will say that. Here comes the homeboy Christopher as we keep talking and everything. And a very impressive individual over the last couple months here in FPW, I would say. But anyways, back to what you were saying about Godsey and everything. Yeah, he definitely was showing irritation. And I'ma just say it, if Jofae keeps pressing his buttons, Godsey may, you know, have some words of his own, except, you know, those words equal his fists or something.
You know, no doubt about that. You know, I want to go to Christopher. You know, I want to say, as of late, whenever we see Christopher in the ring, he has been the master of upsets as recently. He beat Benjamin Sky, who at the time was the #1 contender for the World Championship.
Indeed, he did. He beat Benjamin Sky for it, and, you know, now he's going against, you know, Jofae. Can you imagine if he were to pull off this win, HRD? How much of an upset that would be?
That will be a major upset to pin a active champion here in FPW. I mean, that has to amount to a potential title shot at some point.
Indeed. But again, we can't go wrong with Jofae. Jofae putting on a great performance against Godsey at Heartbreak Havoc before Craig even showed up. And some people were even saying, Jofae, needs Craig to hide behind. Some people, I even talked with some of the fans, HRD, and they're saying, oh, it's interesting how Jofae, has to hide behind Craig now. But, in some cases, I can understand his frustration about, Dragon recently getting injured. From, I think, a match against Scots. Oh, wait a minute. Look at Craig.
Oh, wait a minute. What's Craig doing right there?
Not sure, but look at Christopher heating up.
Oh, my goodness. There he is. Christopher heating up. I'm not sure what Craig was trying to do in the corner here. I think he was trying to cause the distraction of the official. Oh, Jofae kicks out right there. We're going to take a look at that again, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that.
Look at this. Boom.
Wow,
Beautiful
vintage
Christopher. From Christopher.
And,
wait a minute. Oh, I got turnbuckle getting
wait a minute.
And Christopher still heating up.
Oh my goodness, you cannot stop the homeboy. Oh, wait a minute. I think it's going for the homeboy slam, but the blueprint counter. Wait a minute, look at Craig. Did you see that?
Yeah, Craig tried to do a cheap shot right there. Craig's being very, very sneaky here. A bit of a controversial figure. Even Craig, one would say, HRD.
And vicious chops by the internet sensation Jofae right here. And look at that. You know Jofae's feeling very confident. Jofae has been putting on some great performances and been obtaining victories. He has to feel very confident about this match against the homeboy.
Indeed, he does. And look at this. Jofae's already looking to end it.
The
average spear.
This could be it.
Is this it already?
Oh, here we go. Is this it?
No, it's not. Oh, my goodness. The look of shock on Jofae's face. Look at this. Perfected spear.
Oh, my
God.
And I thought that was it for the homeboy for sure, but somehow the homeboy just manages to kick out.
Indeed, and now look at Christopher. Excuse me, a little groggy, but still performing really well here. And wait a minute,
better watch
your
Craig
back,
right
Christopher. Because
wait a minute,
wait a minute,
oh my God! No way, this cannot be. No way. Oh my God!
He did it again.
Christopher just pinned the internet champion Jofae.
Oh my goodness! Christopher pulling in another upset win. Oh wait a minute!
Craig here!
No!
Oh, come on!
Oh, I knew we should have known this would happen, HRD. We should have known this would happen.
And
now look at Craig!
Oh my God! The fans not taking that lightly there. Oh my God, I can't. Look at his face. He does not feel any sympathy for what he just did whatsoever.
I can't believe it. We should have known something like that would happen. Right when we were celebrating Christopher beating the internet champion, Craig just had to come in and ruin it. Of course he did.
Hey, there he is. The infamous UKJ, at least what I've been hearing. Nonetheless, boss, I was thinking a couple of things. Think about what's been going around. Let's just say me, probably knowing a little bit about me. Mr. Romano, the infamous Tony Romano. We'll try to see what we can do here. Keep it ear to the ground. I'd like to talk to you for a bit.
Tony Romano talking with UKJ, saying he wants to talk to him about something for a bit. I don't know what that was about, but speaking of UKJ, here we are setting in one-on-one action again. UKJ facing the debuting.
Yeah, well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's Romano right there. This is intriguing. Romano. We know Romano here, he's recently joined FPW in a losing effort against Tim Gainey. And, this is really intriguing. I want to go back, before we saw Romano and UKJ interact. Remember, back when Hard Gainer trying to get an alliance with UKJ against the Cruz and Punk. And,
Indeed,
obviously with
I remember that.
Obviously
there was a temporary alliance. Yeah, there was a temporary alliance, but it did not last because I believe it was the week after that, or maybe a couple weeks after that, UKJ said that was a one-time thing. I'm not interested in joining a tag team or anything. So I'm very curious on what this deal or whatever it is that Tony Romano said that he offered UKJ. I mean, he's out here right now, so maybe he's just here to spectate him, but I don't know. That's very interesting.
Very intriguing. UKJ in the past saying that he's working alone, but I mean, with Romano right there, it doesn't really look like he's working alone potentially. This is really intriguing.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it could be. Maybe he's just here to spectate, like I said. But
wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
We got some new music
is this against the current? Is this playing against the? No way! They pulled this song off. What?
Oh my goodness, and here comes the brand new competitor. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing to the world, Mr. Gabriel Blackstone.
Indeed! And hold on, what's this card say? He calls himself the Legend HRD. What?
Oh, Archangel, he used to call himself the Living Legend. I don't think he's gonna like this guy when they meet.
I don't even know, but what is it? Wow. Here it is, Gabriel Blackstone. Very interesting look, I'd say, as well.
Absolutely.
Actually gotta dig it.
Absolutely. Look at that right there. Very, very legendary. I believe that's what it says on the back of his entrance jacket. Legendary look here from Mr. Gabriel Blackstone. Look at that. He's getting the crowd pumped up here. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the side. The best are here. Someone's already sold on this competitor, HRD.
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
Look at that. Wow. Okay.
This man,
I see you, Mr. Blackstone. All right.
He knows how to make a legendary entrance here at FPW. I'm curious to see what he has in store for us in the ring, making his FPW debut, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed, and listen to the crowd, HRD. They're singing along with the song.
And it seems like Blackstone
is hyping them up for it.
Absolutely. Looks like he's hearing alongside us as well, Oh my goodness.
I love that song. That song was stuck in my head for a while before HRD. That was that was incredible. But anyways, let's get to one-on-one action here. UKJ and
wait a minute,
Tony Romano. And look,
I'm not wasting any time.
From, Blackstone here.
Whoa, wow. What an opponent to make a debut in FPW against. UKJ, who has put on some incredible matches here in FPW so far. So this is quite a debut for Gabriel. Wow, Blackstone. I can't even get it to words out.
Well, no, that is his name, Gabriel Blackstone. So I mean, hey.
Yeah, look at this right
it's
here.
actually interesting you mentioned Archangel, and then facing a competitor called Gabriel Blackstone. I mean, Gabriel wasn't an archangel, but he was definitely an angel. So that'll be interesting. Imagine two opposing forces like that colliding.
Wait a minute, look at Blackstone.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, did you see that?
Amazing. I loved that, but did you see that counter? Look at this beautiful, clean counter there.
Effortlessly by Blackstone. And UKJ right here is sending Mr. Blackstone into the ring here. And what is going through the mind of Gabriel Blackstone right now, making his wrestling debut in front of a crowd like this tonight?
Well, I mean, the crowd seemed to be a bit behind him, especially, singing to his entrance and everything, so he's got some...
Oh, wait a minute,
wait a minute, look at the roll-up, and another roll-up there. Blackstone, and then UKJ kicks out of it.
And this is just back and forth action right here. UKJ planting the DDT on Gabriel Blackstone.
Indeed. Very impressive. He's oh, look at this. Gabriel Blackstone. I mean, UKJ, a bit of a veteran, I would say. He's had one of the most experience out of a lot of competitors in FPW. So this is going to be very interesting.
No doubt about that. Look at this, UKJ. Oh, wait a minute.
Look at the counter from Blackstone. UKJ going for his vintage Hurricane Rana.
Oh, my goodness. And, Gabriel Blackstone knowing how to make some effortless counters here. I'm quite impressed with what Gabriel Blackstone is offering right now in the ring. This is incredible.
Indeed. Now look at UKJ using the ropes there to kind of wear him down a little bit.
Ooh. UKJ using some of that British grit in this match right here against Gabriel Blackstone.
Yeah, what a move from UKJ there, showing some power. And now Blackstone with a counter.
Oh, Gabriel Blackstone right here.
Oh, and there's the kick.
Ooh, nice kick right
Beautifully
there.
done, and there's a
Wow.
clothesline. Oh, wait a minute. UKJ countered.
Wow.
Wow, very well done
Very,
from
very
the British
cinematic right
powerhouse.
there. The way he went over that rope, very slow.
Exactly. And now Blackstone, another counter.
And look at this right here. Blackstone slowly getting up right here. And
Oh, looked like he was going for something. UKJ saw it coming.
He was trying to heat up, but UKJ suppressing that heat right here. And,
Right into a reverse suplex there.
and what a move from UKJ right here.
Indeed, now
Yeah.
UKJ targeting the arm a bit. And look at Tony Romano, very pleased with what he's seeing here.
That's, interesting enough, we saw Craig cause some disruption at ringside. Romano not doing any of that.
And
He is
wait a
just
minute.
there, and look at this Blackstone heating up here. And
Oh,
wow.
what a move from Blackstone.
Oh,
Straight
wow.
into a drop kick. Very well done here.
absolutely, Jimmy Valentine, as he would say, well done.
Well done.
Oh.
What a bridging German suplex there. Very well done.
Oh, look at
Blackstone.
Romano. Romano over there just getting the crowd
Funny-
hyped up.
It's funny you should mention. Jimmy Valentine. Actually, right now he's on a bit of a sabbatical from FPW. He's in another state at the moment, so he hasn't really been around as much. But but he's hoping to come back very soon.
Oh, we love to hear that news right here. And look at this, UKJ here going for a submission hold.
Look at UKJ, another submission hold here.
Something
Blackstone.
about UKJ as a competitor right here. UKJ going with that British strong style and that technical aspects here in the ring. We've seen UKJ be the master of that. Look at this, Gabriel Blackstone here.
Blackstone again.
Blackstone, quite an impressive high flyer in the ring, but I also say he is quite the technical marvel in the ring as well. He's kind of got it all here.
Indeed, he does. Very impressive match that.
Oh, wait a minute, look at Romano here. I thought
Blackstone's
Romano was
already
trying to do
performed a
something.
lot better than other professional wrestlers would see. And now Blackstone looking to take advantage. And he takes out Tony Romano in the process.
Oh my goodness, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in wrestling.
I don't think I have either.
Wow.
Tony Romano was holding his collar for a second.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
What
wait a
is
minute. Look
this?
at this.
Whoa, what the?
Oh,
Oh!
my goodness. What a move.
What was that?
I have no idea, but that was a sight to see.
Wow. That was
wait a minute.
legendary. I don't want to be a comedian, but
Oh,
look
wait
at
a
that.
minute. Blackstone going for an elbow drop. UKJ with a nice counter. Now Blackstone with another counter.
Oh,
wait a
what's
minute.
Blackstone
I think
thinking right
Blackstone's
here?
setting up something.
And
Oh,
what?
back body
Oh!
The expertise of UKJ. And
Oh,
wait a minute.
UKJ here.
I think he's looking to end it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, here
Oh,
it comes. The British Power
Slam.
That may be it for Gabriel Blackstone.
And it is.
Thanks for coming.
Wow. Incredible match right here. And what?
Neck and neck match, HRD. Holy crap. Oh my
Absolutely.
goodness.
Quite a debut for Blackstone. Unfortunately, not coming up victorious in his debut, but what a performance by him nonetheless.
Oh yeah, I mean, he also, UKJ, I noticed he was acting a bit more technical in the ring. Maybe some of that expertise came from Tony Romano, HRD. I don't know. Maybe he was offering him some moves or something.
Quite possibly. I'm still unsure what that conversation between those two is going to be fully about, but I'm curious to see what's going to unfold. And oh my goodness, what a match.
Indeed, and right now we're continuing FPW
man.
with the FPW World Champion, Sakamoto.
Oh my goodness, we saw Sakamoto defend the FPW Championship against Benjamin Sky, but we've been seeing developments as of late post-Heartbreak Havoc. Hunter and Gold Digger, they want shots at the FPW World Championship, and there is tension between those two without a shadow of a doubt.
Indeed, and as mentioned in the match card earlier, Sakamoto's out here to talk about those frustrations he has with Gold Digger and Hunter, especially over the last month. We haven't, due to some unforeseen circumstances and everything, we haven't had FPW, but you can believe that all the stuff that's happened has been in these competitors' mind ever since.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. with the travel issues, these competitors being in the performance center, training for this inevitable turn. Anyways, but let's hear what Sakamoto has to say.
Sakamoto will get straight to the point. Sakamoto is frustrated that Hunter and Gold Digger are fighting over who will get to face me, your martial artist FPW World Champion. As the champion of the FPW universe, I should have the final say on who faces me, not them. Those war of words a few weeks back proved nothing about what the...
Oh, wait a minute!
Oh, boy.
Hunter not even letting Sakamoto finish! Look at Hunter coming down with determination in his face.
Not wasting any time. He means business right here. Sakamoto, what did I say a few weeks back? I said that your championship belt is ahead in my future. Yet, you stand out here claiming you had no part in the decision on who will face you for your championship. The decision is made. It will be me and you at Rumble of the Ages for the FPW World Championship.
Oh, wait a minute! Not so fast, Hunter! If you remember before, Gold Digger also said the World Championship is ahead in his future.
There he
is. Getting good.
Oh, the tension is gonna be real.
Look at you both, squabbling about who will get an FPW championship shot. When the answer is right in front of you, the Phoenix Prospector Gold Digger. All right. So, what's it gonna be, Sakamoto? Choose wisely, because as I told Hunter here...
I don't care what you told me, Gold Digger. Sakamoto knows who actually deserves a shot at the title. Oh, he's getting serious. There he is.
Any of you have the final say. This man right here does.
Is that on the lines?
Our general manager.
It seems order needs to be restored here tonight, and I know just what to do. Hunter, you and Gold Digger wish to have a shot at the championship, and Sakamoto, you want a worthy opponent. So, tonight in the main event, Hunter will go one-on-one against Gold Digger. The winner will face Sakamoto at Rumble of the Ages for the FPW World Championship. Remember, I am the bigwig around these parts. This show belongs to me.
The judge has hammered his hammer down and has claimed it. Oh my goodness.
The judge, the jury, the executioner of FPW. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a brand new main event. We have Hunter going up against Gold Digger.
That is going to be the final match tonight. I cannot wait for that. Oh my goodness. Think about HRD. One of those people are going to have a shot at the FPW World Championship.
Absolutely. If I'm not mistaken, that is the first time Bigwig has actually made it his presence on the FPW stage at all. Speaking of big, we have Big Bray.
Indeed, Big Bray, a very impressive underdog as of late, putting away Archangel in a very dominant performance a few weeks back. And Archangel tried to tell him, what was it? He said that he got lucky or something.
Something along those lines.
Followed by shattering his ego, saying he got tenderized, holy fried one.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, in this month hiatus, I haven't seen the bird at the performance center at all. I don't know where he's been.
That's a really... You think maybe he just got shattered too much? You think he hurt his feelings, HRD?
There is no telling with the bird right here. And oh my goodness, speaking of people we haven't seen in a while, here comes the villain, Vincent Vaughn.
Indeed, we haven't seen Vincent Vaughn since Gold Digger put him through a flaming table at Heartbreak Havoc. And that's been, geez, about a month and a half ago. I can't speak. A month and a half ago by now, right?
It's something along those lines, and you know, I'm gonna say this every time I see this competitor. I see some great potential here with Vincent Vaughn. You know, he is a young competitor here in FPW. I see a bright future ahead of him, but I must warn you, you know, with going through a flaming table, that's a lot of risky business right there.
Indeed, it is a lot. That was actually very well said. I don't know why, but that just rang a bell. I don't know why that rang a bell. That kind of rang a bell to you, didn't it? Risky business? Yeah, interesting. But,
I don't know.
I don't know. But no, it was a lot of risky business there for Vincent Vaughn. But also, Vincent Vaughn, being an up-and-coming competitor, as you said, people may not like his attitude, but you are right. He has a lot of potential before, or now even, not just before, but even now. I mean, that rivalry with Gold Digger was one of the best FPW has ever seen. And he even won the first ever 1-on-2 handicap match.
Absolutely. He defeated the Luchador Alliance. And, you know, I'm very curious to see what the mindset of Vincent Vaughn is going to be going after going through that flaming table. You know, without a shadow of a doubt, once he got the clear to start training, you know he had to be training hard for this comeback right here.
Indeed. But talking about up-and-coming competitors, one young man that has a very big chance right here is Big Bray. After defeating Archangel, he was on a bit of a losing streak in FPW, but after beating Archangel, it seems like he gained a lot of confidence, and look at that! Big Bray going straight after the villain.
Big splash right there from Big Bray. Big Bray not wasting any time right here. And the villain, Vincent Vaughn here. You know, Vincent Vaughn is a very deceitful human in that ring here. He will do anything it takes.
Big Bray! Whoa!
Not Big Bray, excuse me. Vincent Vaughn will do anything it takes to get the win in that ring right there. We're going to take a look at that again right here. Look at the power of Big Bray. Incredible.
And keep in mind, Vincent Vaughn is 230 pounds, I believe. So that took a lot of strength from Big Bray.
No doubt about that right there. And look at this. Vincent Vaughn, counter from Big Bray. Big Bray getting so much confidence, like you said, defeating the Ascendant Archangel, sending the bird to the whatever nest he came from, and
sending the bird to whatever nest he came from. That was good.
You know, I felt a lot safer calling him the bird since I haven't seen him backstage in quite some time, you know. I know he's probably not going to stand me when he comes back, but I don't care.
Oh, come on. I mean, no one can stand for Archangel and everything right now, especially with his ego.
And,
what a bridging German suplex from Big Bray, almost putting away the villain there.
What a suplex there from Big Bray. That was a very impressive suplex from the big boy, Big Bray. the big boy from the farm.
Bear, as we called him before. Wait a minute, look at this. No way, that's it. What a kick out from Vincent Vaughn. What a move.
I thought that was it for the villain Vincent Vaughn. And Big Bray.
Big Bray with an elbow drop. Wow.
Big
Vincent
elbow
Vaughn
drop right there.
Rolling out of the ring. Let's look at that lethal drop again right here. Bang.
I'm surprised he didn't flatten Vincent Vaughn like a pancake right there.
Yeah, me and you both here. And now Vincent Vaughn quickly taking advantage.
Quickly taking advantage and quickly getting back in the ring. And look at him doing showboating right here. So Vincent Vaughn, you're not supposed to be showboating. You're supposed to be fighting. And wait a minute.
Oh, now we got a slap fight coming here. Chop after chop.
Big meaty men slapping meat right here in FPW. Look at Big Bray go right here.
I want to repeat what you said. And look at Big Bray,
and the power. Wow, that was incredible. Big Bray here. I think he's trying to put him away. You know, it's been so long since I've been behind this announce desk.
It's all right. No one knows what I'm laughing about. It's okay. It was just a typical comment. And then here's Big Bray with a counter from Vincent.
Did you see that? Vincent Vaughn just slamming him down like it was nothing. It ain't a chance you can't get your composure right
No,
here.
I just didn't expect you to say that. And now look
Oh,
at
wait a minute.
Crowning blow.
Crowning blow. This could be it for Big Bray.
My stomach hurts after that.
Oh.
Big Bray with a kick.
Wow.
What resilience from the big boy there.
Did you see? Look, I thought it was it after the
Oh.
crowning blow right there, but it turns out it was not.
Very well done from Big Bray. And now Big Bray again.
Oh,
and now
wait
look
a
at this
minute.
Big Bray going for
Another
it
one.
again here.
Oh, wait a minute.
Vincent Vaughn with a counter.
That no good Vincent Vaughn just getting out of that. Oh, no.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I think Vincent Vaughn's thinking the same thing Big Bray did earlier. Back suplex on the apron.
Not quite a lethal drop, but yeah, a dangerous one nonetheless. And, oh, my God. Right on the outside of the ring.
Oh, now Vincent Vaughn just taunting Big Bray
Oh,
here.
my God. Oh, wait a minute. Big Bray here. Not taking it lightly here. And he's throwing Big Bray back into the ring. And Vincent
Oh, my goodness. What a
Vaughn.
match this has been, HRD. Wow, very neck and neck.
No doubt.
If you told me a couple months back that this would be a neck and neck match, I wouldn't believe you.
And Vincent Vaughn showing some frustration right here.
Oh, look at Vincent Vaughn looking for the crowning blow again. And Big Bray, using his weight to his advantage.
And using the power. Pure power there from Big Bray.
Oh, wow, what a clothesline.
Look
Now
at this
Vaughn
right here.
countering again. And now Big Bray with a counter again. Wow. And now Big Bray with some payback on Vincent Vaughn. Look at this. Boom. Oh, look at this. He's doing it again.
Oh, the outside of the ring.
I can't believe it. Now look at the power of Big Bray.
And another Dominator, the third one.
Big Bray showing dominance. And Vincent Vaughn just barely hanging on. Wow, what a match.
No doubt about it. An incredible bout between these two competitors. This might be Big Bray's best performance, in my opinion, here in FPW. He is putting on a banger against the villain right here.
Indeed, and now look at this Big Bray with a headbutt. Oh, and I think this is it, HRD.
Oh,
I think this is it.
man.
Vincent Vaughn's out of it. And now Big Bray. One lethal drop cover. And that is it. Wow. Big Bray, impressive performance. Look at this, one of the Dominators. Boom. And then the one lethal drop. I can't believe it. That was absolutely incredible.
No doubt about that. Big Bray picking up quite a win for himself here in FPW. Just wow, he is on a roll right now.
Indeed. Now Big Bray vibing with the crowd here. The crowd behind him. Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Archangel from behind, but Big Bray countered. Big Bray was ready.
Hey, indeed, he was ready. Look at Big Bray. Oh, look at that.
Archangel not having a plan go his way again. And the crowd is loving it here.
Oh, look at Big Bray.
Look at this. Look at the power of Big Bray.
Oh, look at the power.
Suplex. This is embarrassing.
And
I get the crowd behind him.
And is he gonna throw the bird out of the nest right here? And there he goes. Oh my goodness! This is the first time I think I've seen Archangel in person since the hiatus started. He does not look happy. Why is he taunting right there?
Archangel tried to save the embarrassment, but you know he was embarrassed there, HRD. Look at him.
Oh my goodness. What was that, Archangel? Come on, Archangel. You're better than that. Oh,
Oh my God, what was that?
Oh man,
What was that?
Oh my goodness.
Also, I'm still getting over the Big Bray Archangel thing, but of course, you know, the Shepherd shows up. That gave me chills. And now, what I want to know is what was that comment you said? Were you trying to recite a meme or something?
You know, I've seen this Gainey guy, Gainey Gaming. I'm pretty sure it's Tim Gainey. You know, he's commented that in the past. He's like, oh my God, what is that?
I do remember that, but I think Gainey's got other things to deal with than commenting on FPW. I don't even want to pretend I know what that was. Of course, the Shepherd was in the background, but he just vanished again, HRD.
You know, I'm not sure what any of that means. And, you know, here comes the hero, Samuel Barton. And, you know, he's been having quite emotional confrontations, I would say, with Jonathan. This is going to be really intriguing to see go down here.
Indeed. Yeah, Burton and Jonathan, you know, whenever Burton tried to make conversation with Jonathan, you know, it seemed like Jonathan just wanted nothing to do with him. I don't know what that was about. Maybe tonight that'll solve it. I mean, Burton mentioned earlier he's coming out here to call out Jonathan in front of the FPW universe to see what is going on. So, I mean, a bit of a risk here from Burton. I mean, if Jonathan didn't respond before, you know, what makes him think he'll respond now? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No incorrect answer right there. This is going to be really intriguing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's just hear what Burton has to say right here.
Over the last month, y'all have probably noticed some tension that has developed between me and my friend. Well, to be honest, I don't know why. Did I do something wrong? Did I say something? I have some questions, and I'm sure the FPW universe also would like some answers as much as me. So, Jonathan, please, come out here. Let's talk.
All right, well, Burton is calling out Jonathan, and Jonathan responded.
And here comes Jonathan right here. This is going to be interesting, you know. Jonathan not saying a whole lot of words to Burton in the backstage encounters that we have seen. So this is interesting to see if Jonathan's coming out here to say anything to Burton.
Well, I mean, it has been almost a month since they last saw each other, so I mean, maybe you know, Jonathan's cooled off a bit to where, you know, now he could process whatever it was that Burton did, and you know, now, you know, he's finally willing to talk.
So that's a very fair point right here. You never know. Maybe they haven't seen each other in this month since, and maybe things still aren't as cool as we think. But you never know here in FPW.
Yeah, interesting. I'm very curious to see what happened here. Out of all the rivalries that has happened, I mean, you know, I personally hope there isn't a rivalry here. I mean, from everything I've heard about Jonathan from Burton, and from everything I've heard about Burton from Jonathan, I mean, seems they really got along before. So I mean, like, what changed, you know?
Absolutely, no doubt about that. Look at Jonathan right here. And look at wow. You know, that never ceases
You
to
never
amaze
get
me
old
right
seeing
there.
that, yeah. Somehow through the mask, right?
Absolutely.
Now Jonathan making his entrance, taking his time. I mean, it has been a month, so I don't blame him right here. But anyways, let's tune out and see what he has to say here. Very curious to see what is next for these two. So anyways, let's listen in.
Okay, wait. I'm here. What it is you wanted to say?
What isn't there to say? What's been going on, man? Ever since FPW, we've grown distant, and why? Over the last month, I've gone to sleep with our problem, whatever that is, on my mind. Because I care about this, about us, our friendship, our brotherhood.
Do you care about it? Truly? I know you did before. But now, not so much. You see, you've had this on your mind for the last month? I've had this on my mind for the last 10 years. 10 años. Ever since you abandoned me in our hometown.
What? You know that
You know what I did? I waited for you to come back. But you didn't. You stayed in America. And you got an offer to join FPW. You didn't come back. You didn't care about me. You have always and only cared about yourself.
Oh, come on. Oh, wait a minute. No! No, stop, no!
Oh my God, Burton losing control right there. And he's just walking out. What the? You know, I have nothing to say. You know, this is one of those rare times that I'm just speechless.
I'm too. What was that about? Like that? Is it? Are they just done?
You know,
did he just walk out on spread? Oh my God!
For someone who calls himself the hero, that wasn't quite heroic, I would say.
I mean, Jonathan did press his buttons there, but I don't know what to say about that. Anyways, sorry folks, I'm very speechless after that. But we're going into the main event now. Hunter versus Gold Digger.
Ladies and gentlemen,
winner was gonna face. Hold on, take over commentary for a second, HRD. I gotta collect myself.
All right, and you know what we just saw just now. You know, it was very, very emotional. But you know, this main event here was made 20 years, or is made not too long ago by the bigwig of the show, and we have the ring general Hunter and Gold Digger. And ladies and gentlemen, whoever wins this one-on-one competition between these two is going to face the FPW World Champion Sakamoto for the championship at Rumble of the Ages, which is going to be our next special event. And oh my goodness, I am intrigued to see who's going to be the #1 contender for the title here tonight.
All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. But yeah, here we go. What were you talking about, HRD?
You know, I was just talking about how what we saw not too long ago was just one of the most emotional things I think I've seen in FPW, and you know, leading into this main event, you know, this main event has high stakes here at FPW.
Indeed. Hunter going one-on-one against Gold Digger for the spot to face Sakamoto at Rumble of the Ages for the championship, HRD.
Absolutely. And Hunter getting ready here. He's awaiting his opponent, and oh my goodness.
Here we go, the Phoenix Prospector, Gold Digger.
And there he is. You know, we saw Hunter, Gold Digger, and Sakamoto earlier tonight get themselves in a war of words. Trying to figure out who's going to even face Sakamoto, but an intervention from the bigwig here, setting the law straight in FPW.
Indeed. That was great seeing Bigwig again. We know he's had a presence backstage, but you know that when he came out on the stage ramp, he meant business.
Absolutely. You know, same thing I would say with Hunter as well. Hunter not even letting Sakamoto have a full minute to speak before coming out here. He needs to mean serious business without a shadow of a doubt.
Oh yeah, no, Hunter trying to take control of the situation, and then Gold Digger tried to take control, and then Bigwig came out and said, I'm the one who runs the show, I make the rules, not you. In a way, that was a bit of a jab towards them, if you ask me, HRD.
Absolutely. You know, I hope none of these competitors in FPW, whether the ones that are wrestling here or anyone, I hope no one tries to cross the bigwig, because I don't think it's going to be pretty if someone tries to cross him.
Oh, I don't want to cross him. I mean, every time I'm at least 10 feet by him, I get scared because he's... Have you seen Bigwig? He's a monster. Please don't fire me, Mr. Bigwig, sir. I mean this in the utmost respect. I promise.
You know, he's an absolute unit. I'm not sure what his past was before coming to FPW. I don't want to find out. But ladies and gentlemen, we got the main event between these two, and here we go.
Indeed, indeed. Here it is, the main event here tonight.
And
Gold Digger about to toss Hunter. Oh,
look at
Hunter counters.
The vintage ring general here. You know, Hunter, I think Hunter really likes doing that move, you know.
Oh yeah, no, that's his favorite move, 100%.
So, we look alike, but I can guarantee you I cannot do anything like he can in the ring, no doubt about that.
Look, it's been so long, I almost called you Hunter at the start of the round, and at the start of the night, and I feel really bad for that. And look at that, oh my God!
Oh my
What
goodness!
a move! The agility of the ring general here.
And he was trying to make Gold Digger tap early here, and look at the power of Gold Digger just picking Hunter up with ease. And Hunter getting out of it. This is an interesting matchup here. You know, we have such a big powerhouse like Gold Digger, and then we have the agile high flyer Hunter here. We're gonna take a look at this again.
One more time. Look at that, a thing of beauty.
That's absolutely incredible. This is quite a contrasting style of wrestling here in the main event. Look at Gold Digger here trying to show some agility, but still showing that power.
Indeed, Gold Digger, again, man. 50 years old, or 40, almost 50 years old, not quite 50 years old, but, you know, he has some age on him, and, you know, he's not as agile and young as Hunter, but he still can pose quite a threat, I'd say.
Absolutely, and look at, you know, I've seen Gold Digger
using the knee, the muscle in his leg, sending Hunter out of the ring.
Good Lord, did you see that? That was some power in that knee right there. Whoa.
Indeed there was, and now look at the ring general. Look at this.
Oh, wait a minute. Vintage Hunter.
The Hana Karana, as he calls it.
Oh, my goodness. Right on the outside of the ring, and look at this. Putting Gold Digger back into the ring here. And, you know, the FPW fans, they love both of these competitors.
Splash. Indeed. It's going to be a very divided match, I'd say.
Let's take a look at that frog splash again. Look at that. And, you know, I know the people that's in the chat, they love both of these competitors equally. Honestly, for me, it's a tough decision to see who I want to face Sakamoto for the championship.
Oh, both are great competitors. They both have great opportunities. And I don't believe, has Hunter and Gold Digger ever faced each other before? I don't believe they have.
I don't think they have. I believe this is the first time ever in FPW. You know, we saw these two compete in the championship tournament, but none of them, they faced each other, if I'm not mistaken. And wait a minute, look at Hunter here.
Look at Hunter, what a move! Wow!
That was some power.
And now Hunter, look at the ending. And now Hunter's got him! The high def spike!
And could this be it for the Phoenix Prospector? Is it gonna be Hunter that buries Gold Digger instead of the mines? In advance, here we go. Is this it? No!
It is not! Wow!
That was a close one right there. And, I
want to see that one more time. Look at this perfected high-def spike right on his head.
You know, taking a look at that high-def spike in high def nonetheless. Oh my goodness.
That is very true. Now look at the power of Gold Digger.
Yeah.
Using the ropes as a weapon. And now Gold Digger following it up with an elbow drop.
Gold Digger right here. Vintage Gold Digger right here. You know, he's a very vintage wrestler right here. Look at that. Incredible right there. You know, I wonder if Gold Digger, as a child, I wonder if he yearned for the mine. You know.
Well, I mean, and it, look at it! Gold Digger wanting to go high. Hunter made him pay for it. Well, Gold Digger, back to your question. I mean, Gold Digger said he was raised in the mines most of his life. And then he decided to go out and do, like, construction, I believe it was. He hurt his back. And then after he hurt his back, and wait a minute, Hunter again.
Wait a minute. Ooh!
Straight into a power bomb from Gold Digger.
Trying to go for another Hana Karana right there.
And after Gold Digger hurt his back, then, you know, Gold Digger was out of action for a while, but then after he got it replaced, he decided to do some indie wrestling. And, well, now look where he is.
Absolutely, he's here in the FPW, and here we go again.
Going for a slap.
Slap fest incoming right here.
Oh, look at this. Incredible.
And look at this right here. Hunter right here. And the big meaty man. Oh, going for a vicious chop. And Hunter with the rebuttal. Oh, my goodness, they're going back and forth right here.
And now Gold Digger's like, bring it on!
Oh!
Taunting Hunter!
And
And now Gold Digger wins the altercation!
oh!
I love that!
Oh my
Wait a
goodness! Oh
minute.
wait a minute! This is high risk here. Oh!
Prospector's elbow!
Could this be
Is
it?
that enough?
No!
The Brazilian ring general!
Oh my goodness! Oh wait a minute!
But this may still be it. There's a kick. Is this it? Here it is. Straight into pay dirt.
And could this be it?
2. Gold Digger Sakamoto.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a new #1 contender for the championship, and it is Gold Digger.
Indeed. Gold Digger versus Sakamoto at Rumble of the Ages for the championship. What a night of FPW this has been, HRD. I cannot wait. Thank you all for coming in. Watch more FPW to come. We are so back, and we will see you all next week on FPW.